YouTube. So, the last one did pretty well. So this is more yo-yos that perform above their price range. That's right, more. So, what do I mean by yo-yos that perform above their price range? Basically, I mean, you pay something for a yo-yo and it's comparable and on the same playing level as something that costs significantly more than what you paid for that yo-yo. So this isn't always going... It's kind of a loose term, and this is just sort of a thing I'm throwing together as kind of a like... You can get these yo-yos for good prices, and you probably should if it's something that interests you, because your money is better spent there as far as the quality of play than it is on something else. So without further ado, let's get into it. So, first one, we're going to talk about the plastics first. So, first plastic I'm going to talk about just came down in price, down to $20. This is the Caribou Lodge Yeti 2.0. So, the Yeti, the original Yeti was discontinued due to manufacturing problems, and they redesigned it as a injection molded version. Sort of similar in shape, but bigger and just, you know, kind of a big, heavy plastic yo-yo. When these came out, they were $30, but they are now $20. And $20 for this is a pretty phenomenal price. This yo-yo is awesome. This is one of my favorite plastics, just because it's so different. I don't have another plastic yo-yo like this. At least it's not this big that plays this well. It's about the same size as the Yoyofactory Daydream. But the Daydream doesn't hold a candle to this. And now they're the same price. So, yeah. Yeti 2, now that it's $20, is something you definitely want to pick up. I'm actually thinking about picking up the salmon color and, like, doing half swaps. Really, no negatives at $20. This thing is pretty smooth for a injection molded plastic. Like, barely, just a little bit of injection molded plastic vibe. You don't feel any of it on the string. Spins a really long time. And just as a great yo-yo. It's really fun. Not as durable as, you know, say your Replay Pros. But the way it's constructed is it's got like those like brass, I don't know if they're brass, but they're like those little like brass colored inserts. Kind of like the Skyva does. And so it's very durable as far as that's concerned. You don't have a lot of issues. I don't have a lot of issues with like the bearing seat going wonky. It's just kind of a, you know, it's a good yo-yo. Only con really is if you hit it off stuff too much, it will crack a little bit. Mine has a little hairline fracture somewhere, right there. You can't see it. There's a little hairline fracture there where the inserts go in on mine, but that's probably more my own fault than anything else, and it has no effect on play. Grind's okay. Kind of got a little bit of machining in the middle of it there to sort of facilitate that. Doesn't grind great, but you know what? At $20, this thing's super fun, and if you don't have one already, $20, now's your chance. Moving on. Next plastic is kind of a new plastic. So this is the Yoyo Zeekio Specter. Specter. See the little purple ghosty in there? Upside down, it's Baby Groot. Definitely Baby Groot. So, Yoyo Zeekio Specter. This is a fully machined polycarbonate. So, unlike, you know, most injection molded polycarbonates, this one is exceptionally smooth. However, it's still weight distributed like a plastic. So, you know, for that great, you know, plastic yo-yo feel. I believe these are $25. But YoyoSam's usually got a $5 off coupon and what have you. So you can get them around $20. And this thing is dead smooth. I mean, 10 out of 10. Pretty much no vibe whatsoever. Dead smooth. For a plastic yo-yo, that's insane. I mean, it's perfect. So cool. The grind finish on this, because it's machined, is awesome. Great grind finish. Very soft and smooth feeling. Doesn't spin the longest time. I think that's probably its only downside, is its spin time is like average short. But you know what? For the 20 bucks, otherwise, I'd say it's just as good as the Yeti. So you know, for your $20 plastics, lots of good stuff, and it stands high above everywhere else, and it's everything else in the in that price range. Really, really, really fun plastic yo-yo. Oh, and a little hub on there. Not bad for finger spins if you hit them right. I'm kind of throwing in a tight space, but definitely fun. Definitely something worth picking up. You can get these on YoyoSam, 20, 25 bucks, depending on if you have a coupon. They are running a coupon right now, so you can get it for 20 bucks until I think July 2nd. So, Yoyo Zeekio Specter, above its price range. So those are the plastics that play above their price range, at least in this video. There's more, but that'll be for a different video. So, Yeti and Yoyo Zeekio Specter, check them out. 20 bones, 20, 25 bones. Next one. This Top Yo, this is the Top Yo Colossus 3. Top Yo has been gaining a lot of attention, particularly from me, but Yoyo Best Buy carries them, and I gotta say, I have been hella impressed by the Colossus 3. This one just plays awesome. I'd say it's a 9 out of 10 as far as smoothness is concerned. Nothing you feel on the string whatsoever. Very like 9 out of 10. Nothing you feel on the string. Very, very little vibe, if any at all. Almost none. Plays amazingly. It's made out of 7003 aluminum, which is kind of a nicer, the step up from 6061, which gives it a neat weight distribution. Nice long spin time. The outside is like a polished metal. Don't tilt on me. The outside's like a polished metal, and the inner grinding portion is a like blasted. So you get an inner blasted finish that's just great. Not much finger spins or thumb grinds are concerned, as everything kind of like dumps out, but it's a really, really fun yo-yo. And this comes in at about between $26 and $28, depending on what colorway you get. And for, you know, a metal yo-yo under 30 bucks, can't really do much better than this. No complaints here. This is a fantastic yo-yo. It comes in a lot of really cool colors too. This one's kind of a green and purple. Awesome. Love it. Absolutely worthwhile addition to your collection. You will think you'll get it and you'll be like, wow, I would have paid $50 for this. It's that cool. Like, this is a great yo-yo for under 30 bucks. Moving on. Sort of an old classic. But I would say still fits in this category, and this was the last yo-yos that play better than their price video I did. This was the one that everybody said was, where's the shutter? Here's the Yoyofactory Shutter. Now the shutter, the price on the shutter kind of varies wildly depending on if it's a new colorway, if it's an old colorway, if you get a used one, if you get a new one. At 45 bucks for the base models new, that's a pretty solid price. Most of the shutters that I've played are 10 out of 10 smooth. Mine is 10 out of 10 smooth. Smoothest Yoyofactory I own. Smoothest Yoyofactory I've played. Now, you know, everybody discusses the shutter's faults. It's nobody's absolute favorite yo-yo, except maybe Gentry Stein's. But you'd be hard-pressed to call it a bad performer. It does everything pretty darn well. It's super stable, spins a super long time, decently fast, decent at finger spins. You know, anything you want to do on the shutter, thumb grinds, the shutter can do it. That's it. The shutter will do all the things you want it to do. Pretty good grind finishes on these. Some of them have different grind finishes. Some of them are blasted. Some of them are just kind of a matted finish. They all kind of grind pretty well, and they're all pretty consistent. I've had the opportunity to play quite a few shutters, and they're all pretty consistent. So for the $45-ish new that they cost, or hell, I mean, you can get them used for like $20, $25, and that's, you know, because there's so many, that might be the way to go. I didn't buy a new one. I got mine used. And they come in a lot of really cool finishes. You'll be able to find something you like. And, you know, for what you can get them used for and what you can get them even $45 new, hell of a yo-yo for that. Probably one of the best in Yoyofactory's lineup as far as value to performance is concerned, if not the best one in Yoyofactory's lineup, value to performance. Now these next two, I'm not sure if there'll ever be another run of them again, but I wanted to mention them because they're really awesome. This is the Unparalleled Corruption. Now the Unparalleled Corruption, I believe there were 2 runs of it. It's machined by FPM in China and was designed by Unparalleled to be their sort of budget throw. Mine is a B grade. As you can see, there is no engraving on mine, which is the way I like it. It's machined out of 7075 aluminum, which is one of my favorite things for a yo-yo to be machined out of. And it is super light, super speedy, super stable, and basically does whatever you want it to do. I only paid $30 for mine because it's a B grade, and good God, if this thing doesn't perform 95% as well as the Edge, which, you know, costs a lot more. The Edge is $100. Like I said, I paid $30 new for mine. You know, 90% as well is as good as the Edge, while costing about a third as much. 7075 aluminum. Just a monster player yo-yo. I know my buddy Brett thinks this is one of his desert island throws, as he would say. It's not hard to see why. This is an awesome yo-yo. I don't know if you can still if they're going to do another run of the Unparalleled Corruption, or if you can still pick them up occasionally. These B grades show up like, oh, I found a box. But I would suggest, if you don't have one and you see these drop, whether in A grade form, B grade form, or used, pick it up, because awesome yo-yo. Like I think they were $40 or $50 new, depending on colors. 30 for the B grades. Every one of them's awesome. Mine's got a little bit of vibe, but it is a B grade. I think that's why. It's got some vibe. But you know, nothing I can feel on the string. Nothing I look for, because it's just great. Carry it with me everywhere. 7075 aluminum takes a beating. It's just good. Unparalleled Corruption. The last yo-yo. Now everything by SF is pretty much a good buy. This is the SF. This is their first yo-yo that they ever did. I'm not sure there'll be any more runs. They kind of were hinting that this might be the last run of it when they did the blue ones, and it'd be sad if they don't do these again, or maybe they'll do them next year or something. But God, this is a good yo-yo. I mean, these were $50 new, but hang every little bit in smoothness and performance and just overall fun with the Caribou Lodge yo-yos and the recess stuff. So you know, for the 50 to I think the fades were maybe 55. For that, I mean, you're talking about yo-yos that compete with yo-yos in the $70 to $95 price range. So I can't say enough good things about the SF Yoyos SF. It's so smooth. The bearing is so like quiet and just nice, and just, man, I use this yo-yo all the time. I really like it. Cool little lip for thumb grinds. I probably won't be able to hit it, but the cup is good, concaved enough. You should be able to get some good finger spins. Yeah. Just a cool yo-yo, and you know, for the $50 it costs, you know, you'd be hard pressed to find a yo-yo under $70 that plays even kind of as well. Just probably one of my favorites, especially by a small company. So I really hope they do more of these in more colors. Maybe next year. Maybe another run every year. Just one. I think you guys would. I think SF would be very. I think it would be really good to do that. Just in my opinion. You know, maybe a black to gold fade. Who knows? I think that might be cool, right? Black to gold. Anybody? Anybody? But this blue is awesome. The blasted finish is incredible. Just great. Great yo-yo. So yeah, pick them up if they do another drop of the SF. Worth every penny of your dollars. Worth every penny of your dollars on the used market too. I don't know what they go for used. I bought mine brand new, and I've loved it ever since it got here. And it's gonna be in my collection, you know, until I decide it shouldn't be. But I don't see that coming anytime soon. So that's it, guys. That was the yo-yos that perform above, more yo-yos that perform above their price range. Tried really hard to keep this under 20 minutes, and I believe that I have succeeded. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe for more yo-yo content. I put stuff up every single day. I'm insane. Why do I do this? But yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Cheers to you. We'll see you next time.